Well, I got a little ahead of myself and started undoing the radiator hose before I was filming, but this is what is coming out. That's definitely some good antifreeze. That'll never freeze there. So we got about a gallon or two of oil in the radiator, so we're gonna get tearing this thing down. All right, so I got a little ahead of myself and started working on the truck, but it is Saturday. It's a week from the race. I got a freaking broken heel, but we're gonna get it done. So we're just starting on this radiator. That's what came out when we drained the radiator. I don't think that's supposed to be good.
I think we need to take it for a coolant flush.
Jeremy popped the upper hose off, and
It's try to get it in the same pile. Oh boy.
So we're gonna pull this radiator out and get it cleaned out and check back in. We're gonna get the valve covers off and start investigating.
Well, over at Chapman's doing some tinkering.
Well, this thing was just covered in oil everywhere. We decided the best way is gonna be just to degrease it and pressure wash it. So we're gonna get it cleaned up, and then once hopefully this will stop leaking sludge, we'll get it back in the shop and we'll get going. Well, we've been doing some serious working out here and we are ready to pull this head off. Good thing I got my crew here. Jeremy, Big J Dog, Nico's son, Millwright, showing us all the tricks of the trade. Hand tools only. We're gonna get this rigged up and out of here. And then we'll... Kind of excited to see this gasket, to be honest. You did? This end through that.
Scratching up my intake.
All right. Pick her up.
Line up, Mr. Crane Operator.
Damn it! Hope you got that chain right, Nico. And anything we forgot, now would be the time we're gonna figure it out. Oh, look at that. We don't even gotta go over the radiator or anything.
Going back, Mr. Crane Operator.
Oh, geez. Look at all the sludge. Look at this, Jared. You getting in there? Look at this. That's my coolant passage. That is healthy. Here, how's it taste? Here. Easy. You ready? Oh, this thing is...
She's toasted. Look at this back.
All right, I think we found some culprits. We're just missing about an inch section here, about another half inch here, half inch there, half inch there, half inch there. Oh, we blew completely through here. Inch there. There. So, Felpro, if you're watching this, don't even try to sponsor me. It's not gonna happen. All right, catching back up. We got the block clean. Got the new firing gasket in. Swapped our sensors. Putting our intake plate on, and we are almost ready to slap this thing back on there. All right, it's time. All right, we're dropping her in. Bring her down about 4 inches there.
Little cable down.
Easily.
It's on.
Ooh. Neighbors are partying.
Yeah.
It's gotta be on the dowels. If it wasn't on the dowels, it would be like...
It's on the dowels, but
the back
it's
one
like
too?
showing the dowels still.
Well, yeah, because the fire rings are gonna hold it up.
Okay.
Until they crush.
Until it's crushed? Okay.
Like a glove.
Sucker's longer than a well rope, ain't it?
Okay, it's now Sunday. I'm out here by myself. Just me and my scoot and my boot. Yesterday we ended up getting the head on. We did our first round of torque to get it kind of seated down. I'm hoping the firings and everything sat right. I think they did. It went on pretty simple, so just really hoping and praying that, you know, it's gonna work out. But I'm just gonna take my time and I'm gonna get the head torque down for the initial start, and then we'll do a hot retorque and then adjust the valves and kind of throw some more pieces on here and we'll fire it up. I got all the studs torqued down to 135. That's what we're gonna do for our first start. I was kind of a dummy and put the intake on thinking, oh, I gotta put that on before I put the injector lines on. But then I realized that I'm gonna have to pull all the injector lines back off when I do my hot retorque. So that was kind of a waste of time, but whatever, it's just a couple minutes. But all I need to do now is get my injector lines kind of set up, bleed out some air, and we're gonna see if this thing will fire up, and if so, then we know we're good. We can start throwing the manifold back on, turbos, get it kind of fully assembled, everything we need to besides what we're gonna have to do a retorque, and then we can start on mocking up our new intercooler and modifying the piping. So I'm gonna set the camera down, get these injector lines on, and we'll see if it'll fire up. Well, we know it runs, so we know the head got fixed this time, and we're on our way. So that is a huge relief. Not that it's hard. I mean, a 12 valve head is probably like the easiest thing to do. That's why I was so stumped last time when it wouldn't run with this head, which turned out it was just the valves. But it's running now, so that means I'm gonna, I probably gotta get some help to lift this manifold and get these chargers on and kind of button all that stuff up. Then that way I can run it for a longer period of time, let it warm up, shut it off, hot retorque all these studs. And we're going racing. We're going racing this weekend. It's gonna happen. All right, it's Monday night. We've been out here. Oh, I got some grease on me. We've been out here. We hung the charger manifold, the trips, and went to change the oil, and I swore I bought a case of some pen grade, and I went and looked around here, couldn't find it. Went to my dad's house, could not find it, so not gonna change the oil. Worst case, we'll throw some Dello in it or something, but I also ordered another case of some pen grade. We'll see if that comes in. But I think we'll keep going. We'll probably end up just throwing the radiator back in, getting some piping mocked up so we can get started on doing our intercooler piping and just keep on rolling. Since we didn't have any oil, we decided, well, let's just keep going. So set the radiator back in and mocked up the intercooler, and I'm gonna start getting an idea on the piping. Got this 180, we got it cut into 290, so I'm gonna fire up the Sawzall. Scooting, cutting. Does that look like straight?
Mm-hmm.
Got a nice dual blade. We'll use this side. That might be just enough, huh? Then we're gonna have to like, might do like almost like some weird pie cut. I may have to look and see if I have any more random 3-inch bends that we can just do just like a 15, because we're gonna have to go back to this, you know? So that's not bad there, huh? Be nice.
You're almost in line with it, dude.
That's nice.
Well, what if we can take more? Oh, it's gonna start yellow.
So I just whipped up these super freaking ghetto slash basic intercooler mounts, and they are just temporary because we are cutting the front of this truck up in like after, I don't know if it'll be right after this weekend, but I don't think it's gonna make any more hits until all this is just cut off and we just tube it all out. But this is just gonna get us by the weekend. Just did a couple, made like a little C-channel, tacked it up there. I'm gonna pull this off, weld that up. That way the intercooler will be mounted. We'll just build some pipes. I may do a lower brace here. We'll just kind of see how strong it's feeling. Like I said, it's just mainly just for this weekend. No more in the garage. All right, so we got a fresh batch of oil in this thing. We're gonna fire it up for the first time more than a couple seconds and see how she runs. Spraying water on the...
Yeah. Oh, it's oil. What a mess.
Oh man.
This top one?
It's everywhere, huh?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, wasn't paying attention. Had 2 O-rings on the oil filter, just made a complete oily mess. We're gonna try it again. Right? We're gonna try it again.
See?
Well, we got a fresh oil change in her. We got her warm, and you didn't see it, but I did a hot retorque, 150 pounds, no broken studs. Now I'm gonna finish her off with some FR3. This is what is gonna make me go so much faster right here. Look at that. You don't mess around with that. All right, it's Thursday night, and we're looking more complete again. You got the valve covers on. You know, everything's put back together after the retorque. Radiator's back in, lines are on. I gotta do my bypass. And we're getting ready to set the intercooler in. Jeremy welded, look at that, welded some V-bands on for me. So we are ready to set this thing in and start building some pipes. But we got to we gotta get the little step down deal here. So we're gonna cut this down, get it in there, we'll start fitting her. Alright, so we got our little reducer here, so we'll go from 3.5, we'll stick her in there. About like that. And then we got our pipe trimmed up pretty good. So it's gonna look something like this. What do you think, J-Dog?
Oh, I think it looks looking pretty good.
Is that gonna work?
Think
Oh,
so?
it's not like that, huh? Let's get it welded. Just like that, we got a pipe. So that looks like everything's flanged up good. This one feels good. think I'm gonna get started on the other side now, and then we'll pull these both off and weld them up. All right, I'm about to call it a night. As you can see, it's 11:43, and we got most of the pipes tacked together. This side looks pretty cool. This side, not looking super cool. Got a weird little kink in it. So I'm just gonna have to put a little pie cut in there to fill that there. But like I said, it's almost midnight on Thursday night, and this is probably all just temporary stuff anyway, so we're just gonna rock it so we can go racing. But I'm gonna call it a night. I'm probably gonna call it a video, and I'm gonna get this thing edited up, and check out next video to see if we make it to Truckmania, and if we do, we'll see how we do. Hopefully we can at least run good, maybe go faster than we ever have, maybe get a win in a certain class, who knows. So give it a like, subscribe if you're not already. See you on the next one.